Hey guys, Gabe here. If you're anything like me, that means you miss seeing Topeka High in person. There's nothing quite like walking through the halls of Troy and admiring the beauty of the architecture. But unfortunately, due to the pandemic, it's really difficult to get inside the building without having to go through all the new procedures and protocols. But what if I told you there was a way? A way that you could enjoy the beauty of the building without even stepping foot outside of your house. That's right. And all you need is a copy of Minecraft.
Good morning, Topeka High School. I'm Gabe the Babe, and I'm here in the Minecraft Morning Report room. Just take a look at this. So, this is just one of many rooms that we have here. Where it's currently a work in progress right now. If you guys want to help out with this project, there'll be information at the end of this video on how to do that. But, yeah, let's go meet the creators of this place, shall we?
Alright, and now I'm here with Michaela Guile, also known as Zen Force One. How are you doing tonight, Michaela?
I'm doing good.
You want to tell me a little bit about your contribution to this Topeka High build project?
So I'm actually a newer player on the server. So what I've just been doing is resource gathering. So currently we are in Dark Oak Forest. We need a ton of this stuff for the building. Very good resource. So a lot of the resources gathered to build the TI project will probably come from me.
If this was in creative mode, this job would essentially be obsolete, right?
Oh yeah.
Why do you think we're doing it in survival? Like what?
I feel like with survival, it's just a different experience. So you feel like you put a lot of hard work into it, and once that all comes to fruition, it's just like a really satisfying feeling.
So like what drew you to help with this project? Like why did you decide I'm gonna help out?
So for me, I actually enjoy the building aspect of Minecraft a lot more. I play in creative and build more often than I play in survival. And so getting to build in a survival setting was different, and I get to do it with friends, so it's a lot of fun.
But you just like the community aspect of it too?
Yeah, the community aspect's great.
If you were going to tell a noob Minecrafter anything to become the greatest Minecrafter of all time, what would you tell them?
You know, do whatever the heck you want, because really there are no rules. But to be honest, don't dig straight up. Don't do that.
You're here to hear, folks. Don't dig straight up. All right. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you for talking to me. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, guys. Now I'm here with Caden Boughton. Say hello, Caden.
Hello, Caden.
Okay. That was very smart, alecky of you. Wow.
I'm sorry. This is a perfect opportunity every time.
All right. Tell me a little bit about what you've contributed to the Topeka High project.
I contributed to that balcony up there in the auditorium. The balcony where people like to sit on, and the mezzanine where people like to make out on.
Ooh.
I did the walls and floors of it, and then people went in and did the decorations of it. It's very nice. I'm very proud of it. I also did Vendaland.
So why specifically this room did you help work on?
Because I spend days and days in the auditorium, because as a theater kid, I spend more time in here than my house. So I know all the nooks and crannies of this place.
So did you guys have a plan for building this auditorium? Because it looks really good right now. Or did you guys just place it block by block and hope it turned out okay?
Block by block. If there was a blueprint, I was not shown it. I was just told, we're gonna work on this, and I was like, I can do the mezzanine. So I did. Of course, I wasn't the only person that did it. It was a team effort. But I did do the flooring and the walls and gave an outline of it.
So how long did that take you to do, all in all, would you say?
Overall, maybe about like 5 hours. not too terribly long. The finer details probably took longer.
All right, and what are your opinions on holding a Minecraft stage production?
That would be amazing, and I'd totally be down.
Right, you heard it here, folks. This could potentially be the first ever Minecraft Topeka High stage production. All right, and I'm gonna ask you the same question that I'm gonna ask everyone else.
Yeah.
If you could give a noob Minecrafter some advice on how to become the greatest Minecrafter of all time, what would you say to them?
I would say to them, take a lot of time learning the blocks, become the blocks. It's a lot about knowing what things do and what things look nice and what you can use other things for. These are stairs, but we use them as chairs, so just really know what each block can do, and then you'll have a lot more fun just getting creative with it.
All right, and then did you want to go ahead and take me to Vendoland real quick?
I would love to.
They get a good look at the hallways too so far. So
Very, very nice hallways. Here they are. Look at these beautiful things.
they look absolutely gorgeous. Look at
This
them.
one's water.
Are you gonna add
Just
dispensers
like-
eventually? Do you think?
Nope, they put out nothing, just like the real life ones. So it's very to a T.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Caden.
Of course, thank you for having me
Okay.
talk about my vending
Appreciate it.
machines and auditorium.
All right. See you later. All right. I'm here with Nate Routsong now. What's up, Nate?
Not much. What's up with you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So, can you tell me a little bit about your contribution to the Topeka High build so far?
Well, I was one of the oldest people working on it, so a lot of this grass that was placed here, we had to be placed manually, so I was a big help on that.
That's
Big
nice.
section right here. So because of the way it spawned right here, it's above an ocean, so we had to like dig out a bunch of grass and then place it over to get this flat land to put the school on.
How long did that take you, like, to dig all of this dirt up?
The dirt itself didn't take as long. We had enchants. So like I have efficiency 5 on my tools, my inventory, so it didn't take that long. I can essentially insta-mine, but building it took probably like an actual just straight week of actually placing stuff.
Just straight up, just dirt everywhere for a whole week?
Yep.
Wow.
hmm
Was it just you, or did you have people with you?
Well, Cameron was doing most of the work. There's a combination of Cameron and myself that actually built most of the flat land.
And so, like, I see you guys built it over, like, an ocean. Like, why did you guys do that? Like, why did you guys choose here to build Topeka High?
It's easier to build over than to mine through. But there's also another reason why we built it specifically right here.
All right. So the
Right
front
here.
desk.
Yeah, and if you just stand on that beacon, and if you look at your coordinates,
The
maturity
reason
at
why-
its finest right here.
That's peak high school humor right there. I mean, it's fitting, I guess, because we're building a high school. All right. Well, I'm just gonna ask you the same question that I've asked everyone else. If you could tell
All right.
a new Minecrafter anything to becoming the greatest Minecrafter of all time, what would you tell them?
Enchantments are important. I'm not a good Minecrafter. I'm not good enough for that. Mostly just experience. If you know what things do in the game, you'll be able to do better.
All right. Well, thank you, Nate, very much for talking to me. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Right, I am here with Owen Dynus, also known as the Dark God Link. How are you doing today, Owen?
Doing all right.
All right, awesome. Now, can you tell me a little bit about what you contributed to the Topeka High build?
I contributed to building the hallways and walls of school. I also helped with resource collection, and I built this room that we're in right now, which is Mr. Remy's room, as well as some other rooms.
Okay, awesome. And so, how long did this take you to build?
In total, it took about 4 days. We had a bit of a technical difficulty, which maybe need to restart it, but in total it took about actually doing it took about 2 days.
Okay, and so why did you choose to build a Mr. Remy's room?
It's just a room that I was pretty familiar with, since I had him for honors world history when I was a freshman, and I just think it's a really cool looking, unique room, and would be fun to build.
Yeah, speaking of unique, I noticed it's like diagonal, which, you know, in real life is obviously pretty easy, but like in Minecraft, it looks a little bit challenging. Can you tell me a little bit of the challenges of building a diagonal room?
Yeah. Well, one of the main problems is that, or well, challenges I should say, is that you just have to think of creative and different ways to represent things.
Yeah.
Since you can't have like a straight wall going at an angle in Minecraft.
Yeah.
So like how I did like couches or the tables. You just have to kind of just shift your thinking about it.
Yeah, I noticed that's what you did with the tables here. And I'm going to ask you the same question I'm going to ask everyone else, which is, if you were to give a new Minecrafter advice on how to become the greatest Minecrafter of all time, what would you do?
Oh man. The greatest Minecrafter of all time. Get ideas from other people. There's a big community out there with people who know how to do all sorts of things. So nobody should feel like they have to come up with everything on their own.
All right, thank you for talking to me today, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
I am here with the one, the only Cameron Mesky. What's up, Cameron?
What's up, dude?
All right, so you want to tell me a little bit about your role in this building of Topeka High?
Okay, so I kind of was there to put like the floor plan together, like everything you see around here. Obviously, we need a floor plan. We don't want to go in blind, so I kind of laid out the floor plan, and this dungeon here, I was pretty much solely responsible for that, as well as the cafeteria.
So, how long did each room take you to build?
Okay, so like this dungeon, not including gathering resources, separating them, and making sure we have enough. Building it took 3 days, 8 hours each day. We have like the back hallways pretty much done. Like we have Trojan Cup and the Trojan Mart behind here.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. So everything you see here, we tried to build to scale as much as possible. Obviously, there's going to be some limitations because this is a blocky game, but we tried to encapsulate the essence of being at Topeka High.
And here's the cafeteria, guys. It looks like surprisingly like realistic. Like you did a pretty good job replicating it in Minecraft.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of this stuff we're still working on. It's still kind of a new project. We started it like 4 months ago, but we had to take a hiatus, and we didn't start picking it back up until like 2 months ago.
So did you do this all from memory, or did you have reference pictures?
Everything around here is mostly from memory. There's also some reference pics, which we are in desperate need of, as there isn't very many references of Topeka High other than the tower and some of the main rooms.
If someone had reference pics, where would they send it to, or who would they send it to?
Okay, so if they could send it to me directly, that would be absolutely perfect. I'm at CMESEKE510 at tps501.org, or MESEKE Cameron at gmail.com.
If you have any reference pictures, just feel free to send them to there. And I'm going to ask you the final question that I've asked everyone else. If you could tell any new Minecrafter anything for becoming the greatest Minecrafter of all time, what would you tell them?
So, you'll probably hear a lot of practicing. I'm not sure what everyone else said, but I imagine that they talk a lot about practicing, but I would very much say the complete opposite. Part of what makes this game so much fun is just trying to capture the essence of not knowing what to do and just like figuring it out by yourself. This is one of those rare games that it's a lot more fun to make it up as you go. I've been playing for like 6 years. This game obviously has gotten stale for me, but things like this project really keep me enlightened. So if anyone is wanting to pick up Minecraft, I would just say, just kind of roll with it is all. It's worth a shot.
Is there anything else you wanted to say?
If you are interested in helping in the project, we have a Discord to send the reference pics to as well. If you have Minecraft per se, or you know any classrooms but don't necessarily have reference pics, we'd love to get as much people involved in this project as possible.
If you guys want the invite link, like he said, just email Cameron Meskey or myself. I am indeed part of the Discord server. Thank you for talking to me, Cameron. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me, dude.
Of course. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you, man.